Yes, the reality is that the Cardano Decentralized YouTube channel is over. It was over before it even started. This was a proposal I created on Catalyst, but thanks to the community feedback, it's a proposal that has been significantly improved. It became a more ambitious proposal where now we are focusing on promoting and funding the creation of an educational content economy powered by a DAO run by the Cardano community. In this quick video, I'll explain to you what changed on this proposal, but mostly I'll explain you why Cardano needs this proposal and the kind of impact it can generate in the different communities associated with Cardano. So welcome to this small presentation about Cardano School, my proposal for Catalyst on Fund 10 on the DAO's challenge. Basically, this is a Cardano Community DAO for the creation of educational content. Two big problems we have that we are going to solve with this project is the difficulty to understand blockchain, cryptocurrency, and Cardano. That is a big barrier to adoption of blockchain and cryptocurrency. Okay, and the only way to solve this problem is through education, and that's how the majority of us are here today, is because we got educated either through content creators or just learning by ourselves, testing things out. But the reality is, for most of us, I would say, and for the people I've been talking to, content creators play a crucial role in onboarding. But especially in Cardano, that is a niche inside cryptocurrency, we need to realize that they have very limited incentives to do so. It ends up being a labor of passion because they don't get properly rewarded and paid for their activity. Most content creators on Cardano have other main activities that bring money to the table, basically, and they cannot afford of living only of creating content. Okay, that's very important. So that means they can't be as regular and create as much content and as much high quality content as they would like, because time is limited. And we aim to solve that problem with this DAO. Okay, we would create a DAO focused on supporting this content creation process. Okay, so that we could have more and more high quality content on Cardano. And with this DAO, we would give a direct voice to the community. Okay, the community is, we have been all through this process of being onboarded in Cardano, so it's good that we request for the kind of videos we think would improve this onboarding process. But also, if we still have doubts and as we are learning, and if we have questions, we can use this DAO to request the content we would like to see as well, to be created by the content creators in the platform. And of course, we can leverage this DAO for marketing to reach new people with the video content, and then educate them to stay and to be onboarded properly on Cardano. And then, of course, content creators will be supported. They'll get funds from the treasury to make these videos that the community wants to see. Okay. And it's good for them because they get a source of income, an extra source of income that allows them to focus properly on these projects and to give a little bit more of themselves. So what's the impact we can have with this project? Basically, it's very good that it gives voice to the community. The community can say what content they want to see, what content they think it's important for marketing and adoption of Cardano, and even ask their own questions. So for example, if you want to learn a strategy of how you can use liquid to make some extra yield, you can just request for that, and content creators will apply to create that video content, and the DAO just chooses if it's worth it to make this video content, and selects the content creator as well. Okay, then we have rewards to attract content creators, and content creators will gain something for producing these videos for the DAO, which is very positive. They'll play an important role in the DAO, especially defining processes and helping in the development of the infrastructure if they want to, because after all, this DAO is for them as well. Okay, and of course, this DAO will promote and help onboard users into projects building in the Cardano community. Okay, because it can have special value to projects, because projects can leverage this channel to promote their products, to update the community, to stay in touch with the community, to do like tutorials on how you can use their apps, their D apps, and just even like create a video with strategies to maximize the usefulness of their D apps. That would be things that could help them a lot, and they can leverage on the content creators here, or even create themselves if they prefer. And they can create special sponsored proposals that will have priority, and these proposals are voted approved by the community as well. But they bring in rewards for content creators, but also rewards for the treasury of the DAO, besides the minting passes for voting. And they'll bring rewards as well to the voters. Okay, probably initially as a raffle, but in the future, if we have funds, why not pay everyone that is voting, like Catalyst does. Okay, and finally, of course, this project also creates awareness and promotes Cardano and its ecosystem to the new users, because we can use this project to create a strategy, create videos, create content to reach users outside of Cardano as well, and even users outside of cryptocurrency. And for users outside of cryptocurrency, we can even start just by teaching them blockchain and cryptocurrency, and then they have the videos on Cardano, and it's a natural transition, I would say. And of course, finally, it could play an important role and be an impartial place for debate about Cardano, and to support the governance process. I think that will be very important when governance comes around, and it's here, it's in the corner. It will be very important to have places like these that can reach the mass community, the wide community, and that are impartial, and where ideas can be discussed and debated, so that people can make up their own opinions from these debates. And more important, they can also see, for example, the ideas of each rep through this channel, and decide which one makes sense for them to support and which one they want to delegate their voting. That will be important for liquid voting to work as well. Finally, the advantages of this DAO, related to some of the solutions that are already available, is that we have a great involvement of the community. After all, this DAO is owned by the community. It's not owned by me or anyone. It's not this channel owned by me or Pete or anything. All the content created and all the platforms will share it, be it YouTube or Library or Odyssey, are owned by the community. Okay, so basically you have all the incentive to share this content, because first you're requesting it, you're voting on it, you're choosing the content creators, and it's your DAO after all. And the more the DAO grows, develops, the more the treasury develops with revenues also from these platforms, the better it will be for everyone, as you can get more rewards just for voting, for example. Then, of course, it supports and empowers content creators. Content creators don't make enough to compensate for all their hard work. And instead of alienating them, we want to bring them here together in one place to give them some rewards, to thank them for all the great work they are doing with onboarding. And at the same time, create a place where we have a lot of high quality content, and more than that, be able to aggregate the audiences of these different content creators. So for example, one content creator comes, he shares his work with his community, the community comes check out the channel and comes see the videos, comes to subscribe the videos as well. And if we have several content creators working on a DAO and doing that, we'll aggregate the several different audiences of these different content creators. And for example, from that moment onwards, whenever a content creator comes to do a video content here, it can be a great way to promote itself, because at the end of the day, all the audiences, the different audiences will be here. So even if you have you can have people from other that follow other content creators enjoy your content because it's high quality, and start following you, and you grow your audience as well. So it's basically a place where content creators can help grow each other through collaboration, and that's, I think, is very positive. And of course, finally, we can have a broader reach and strategy in terms of marketing and education for Cardano, because as a DAO, from the moment we are able to gather the Cardano community, we need to move forward. We need to move out of the Cardano space and attract new people. And we are in a condition to focus on that. We have funds to focus on that. So that's something the DAO can do, definitely, if the DAO decides to. So just building a strategy, like, for example, creating videos focused on blockchain and attracting more people, or courses, for example, and attracting people here and then sharing more Cardano related content. Well, thank you so much for watching until the end. I hope you enjoyed this proposal and this presentation. I would love to have your feedback, so don't be afraid to share your thoughts in the comments below. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, please like it, share it. It's important that we try to reach the wider Cardano community, because after all, this project is only worth it if the community joins in and wants to participate, gives feedback, votes when the DAO comes out, discuss new things, create proposals. That's what matter. It's like participation from the overall Cardano community, from different content creators, and from everyone at the end of the day. But yeah, in addition, if you want to know and learn more about Catalyst, or if you want to support this proposal, it's really important that you vote when the time comes. And for that, you need to register. And the voting registration process is now open, and I'll leave here a video in the end screen for you to check out with the voting registration process to make sure that you can vote and that you'll gain rewards, either rewards for voting. So that's a video you should not miss. And on my side, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the voting registration video.